Live. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, we got the full house. We're here. What's up, Tarek? I'm
What
here
up,
with
fellas?
Sharpie, Charlie, Tom Bomb. I'm Crunk Chocolate. We're Shades of Blue. First off, what's up, guys? How's it going?
It's been so long since I've seen y'all. That's a joke because I literally just saw y'all Tuesday on Monday. But yeah, how y'all feeling?
It's like we're Pep at the Etihad. We play a game. We play a match every three days.
That's the schedule.
Hey,
That's the schedule.
That's the schedule.
People already here in the chats. We appreciate it. Thank you. I'm having fun with the lit stream graphics this year. I'm doing patterns. Always some fun patterns.
Man's inspired.
Nice colors. Yeah, we out here. Devin.
Oh, that man's on cloud nine. No Treb gonna be repping for y'all later.
We just got to get into it right now because, like, we see the attire, we see the wardrobe, we see what's going on. So, what was happening, Mr. Crunch Chocolate, when you got the push tweet notification from Adam Schefter? When you got the NFL Network notification? When you found out that your football team traded for Micah Parsons? What were you doing? What was going on in the world of Crunk Chocolate at that moment?
Editing a couple of podcasts because they dropped today, and I was going to post on one of the social media pages. I think Arsenal 86. I was about to post that the episode dropped, and then my feed changed, and it was some random post about like Parsons in Green Bay, and I was like, wait, what's happening? What's happening? So then I had to like refresh and scroll, and I just went, screw it. Parsons, Green Bay. And then I saw the post, and I was lit. No, I'm over here doing the shuffle. I got my Reggie white jersey on. It is actually my only Packers jersey. I had a few, but then I kind of fell out of love with them. They're on some bullshit. Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback at the time, and I kind of got rid of. I had a Rodgers shirt. Got rid of a couple of them, and I was like, I'm always going to keep Reggie White because he is the reason I became a Packers fan. I will always love them because of him.
RIP.
Now we got the modern version. He's going to murder some people. Love it. Detroit, you're going down.
I just know that Jared Goff, Caleb Williams, and
Jordan
the rookie in Minnesota.
Oh, wait.
Jordan Love is his quarterback.
That's right.
The kid from Michigan. I know, just like, what the fuck? Why do they send him here? We're in the same conference. Who does that? But this is what the Cowboys did with Herschel Walker, right? They took him from the Cowboys, took him to the Vikings. They love trading people up north. It's kind of like freedom in a way, right? Like you go be free, go forth and prosper. Because that man wrote a note and told you, I am done playing for this team. He was not on BS. He wasn't Myles Garrett. He didn't say, "Oh, pay me enough money and I'll come back." No. There is no number. I'm done with you, Jerry. Bye-bye, old man. Good day. Take me to the publicly owned team.
Yes. Love that. Eat your chunky soup, man.
Oh, man. That's good.
That does go back,
Daniel.
Little container.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
you got it?
Poor Reggie Foden. Reggie has some.
He's gonna be all right this year.
We're gonna be all right. We back. We got that new curl. We got that new pattern.
No,
once you get your hair right, it change everything. We're gonna see Treb later.
You mean get his hair white? Oh,
wait, sir. We're not asking them to get lice. We're not asking that. Like,
oh goodness. Can't. Oh, we're gonna keep it moving, and I know exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna laugh at United.
Listen to the noise from the Grimsby fans.
That's great. That's so great.
Can you do it on a rainy night at Grimsby? Like, can you? It used to be Stoke, now it's Grimsby. I love the tweets that were like, Man U has lost the last 4 matches. 2025, 1946. 1946.
a centuries old rival.
And then Manu was like, I gotta go. I'm out. He put in a request today. He was like, I gotta go.
Who did?
Kobe Manu.
I know.
Kobe, sorry. He literally was like,
He sent me out alone.
Yeah. Man, so I need to play somewhere else. Ruben, you put me in a bad position. You don't rock with me. I'm out.
I got
that man
tons of
so much
promise.
talent. Why all the black players want to leave?
The reality is, their manager's he's about to quit. So if I'm United, I'm not getting rid of him.
Fired or quit.
He's gonna
quit.
He's gonna
quit.
quit.
He doesn't get fired. He will quit. At the end of the day, he's not coming back after the international break. He's going to get next 2 games.
Oh, you think
and then
he's
done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That man sat there after that match and said, the players have spoken, and they have spoken loudly. What he was saying is, look, they don't want to play for me. They don't not getting up for me. He said, we're gonna play out this next game, and then we'll see. We'll figure it all out after the international break. He already knows it is over, whether by his own choice or not. It's done.
Yes.
Hey, Pretty Privilege couldn't save him. Like, Pretty Privilege would get you far in life, but clearly not a Man United winning. That man's record is like 8-10-16. Like, bro, how are you that bad at your job?
Oh no. We got United have a cup competition for GTA 6. I mean, the way that they keep pushing it, though, I mean, that's not gonna be hard to do.
They were clowning on. They were like, school hasn't even started. We're already out of a competition.
They're like, we down to 1 trophy to fight for before the end of August because they know they're not winning the PL. All we got is the FA Cup. That's it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's
and you know, I said something more. I was like, if you go back, remember his Sporting side embarrassed City. We scored the first goal in the 4th minute by Phil Foden, and then they scored 4 in a row, and that's what made United believe that he was the one. So even in loss, even in a defeat, City still won long ways. That's just like we kept Erik ten Hag around with our drunken FA Cup final. You know, we made them think Ruben Amorim was the next guy. Thought he was Jose Part 2. He is not. He is not the chosen one. He's the chosen loser.
Right.
First of all, how do you lose to a Harry Potter character? Like Grimsby? That's a Harry Potter character name.
That is.
So it's not.
And apparently, I was listening to Shirt This Plantain show. Shouts to Tosin and Coach, and they were like, "I love listening to their Arsenal Man U pods, especially after losses." And so Tosin was just like, I think Coach was even like, "Yo, like, because he's the Arsenal fan, he's like, they make like they famous for fish fries, like they fry fish out there, like that's what they do. You went there and got beat by the fish fry town. That's crazy." That is OG.
Y'all got packed up by the fish in the box.
Oh my gosh.
They could be worse, y'all. We lost to Spurs and they lost to Grimsby. Different levels of issues.
There we go.
Perspective. Context is everything. There you go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, slapped by a fish. Oh my god. Good job in the comments. Y'all don't want to roll tonight.
Y'all are killing in the comments.
Oh, okay. Before we bring on our first guest, naturally we don't have a City guest today, so we're just gonna keep talking City. And the most recent talk-worthy news that came out was the UCL. Okay, first I want to start here with the tinfoil hat. Everyone's talking about how rigged it is because, once again, this is City, Real Madrid. We always face each other. The team that's faced off each other the most in Champions League modern history. It's incredibly frustrating. Overall thoughts, seeing KDB, they're showing Sane and whoever else they're going to send there, and Hincape, which is funny. He's talks into possibly going to Arsenal. He probably won't be at Leverkusen, but we'll get to see Ten Hag again. That's nice.
We'll see.
I'm excited.
We'll see Echeverry too, or Echemesi. I almost called him Echemesi. Echeverry. Yeah.
I like it. John Ben says Catewalk. I see out of the 8 matches, I think I got us going. I said 4-3-1 earlier, as in 4 wins, 3 draws, and a loss. I think that's what I'm gonna stick with, because if you notice, like, remember
That's enough to get
treble
through.
season, Pep loves to play certain matches like close to the vest, right? He's just like, hey, we get the result away, we can dominate you at home. So if we win all our home matches, get some draws on the road, we'll probably win or be top 4, whatever, and get a bye. I mean, look at PSG's list. Like, PSG has the hardest league phase I've ever seen in my life. I think it's like Barca, Bayern, like they got to hit everybody. So it's just like I like the way we got. I'm lucky. Like I'm happy for the City returns, and I think we're gonna do a lot better than we did last year.
I think we'll do much better than we did last year, just because everybody understands how the format works this year around. I did say, I think I posted or tweeted or whatever it was, that I think I just like fraud or whatever, because it's all about the storylines, in my opinion. You got Trent going back to Liverpool. You got us against KDB coming back. You took it off the screen, but KDB coming back. You got you got us playing Leroy Sané. You got us playing Echeverry. It's just so many. It feels like somebody was in the back room trying to figure out what
7 wins
storylines we can get. So we'll see.
I guess. John, I like how you're stronger for us than we are.
I would be interested, John. You said 7 wins for City easy. Which is the one you don't think we win? Is that the Real?
Probably Real.
Tell me who you think we don't win, who we don't beat.
Villarreal. Wait, hey, that fan base, they get up. They show up for and all that yellow. Yeah. It kind of throws you off. Yeah, Real Madrid. That Bodo Glint,
7 is that. You know what? I want to have the hope
That's
that other
insane.
people have. I've been too scarred from last year. I need to see it to believe it. And I need to see Pep pick the right defensive line, the back line, as we talked about in the last episode of SOB. Check it out. Because if that man starts Rico Lewis in one of these matches, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm going to lose my shit if he starts at Real Madrid Rico Lewis. If we see Rico Lewis anywhere but Bodo Glint, I'm going off. Bodo's
Rico Lewis is going to play multiple of these matches. Now he may not start against Real, but
what if
he'll probably play Monaco. He'll probably play Villarreal. Of course,
he don't need to play Monaco.
I mean, I'm just saying he probably will.
I don't want that man guarding Anson Fati. I don't need that stress. They got Pogba. They got Fati. I don't want that. The homie from America, Ballerin, or Following, whatever his name is, Balogun. Yeah, Balogun. I think Bodo's nowhere. Yeah. Shouts to Holland. Return home. Brute Holland.
It's an
8,000. I thought that was interesting too.
It's a small stadium, about 8,200 people.
Does that
Pep loves stressing me out in UCL, Daniel. That's what he loved to do.
Bodo Glimt is 80, would you say 8,200?
Yeah. Yep.
Man,
that's interesting because like the local USL team here that's going into USL League 2, I guess, League 1. No, whatever league it is. I think it's League 1. They're building a stadium. It's under construction right now, and it's going to be about 8,500 seats. And so for USL, it's below the limit for whatever, like USL Championship or whatever, which you got to be like closer to 15. But it's weird. It's crazy to me that we put these arbitrary restrictions and constraints on stuff because, again, this is a team that's playing in Champions League. Ain't nobody limiting them. They can go as far as they want to go. Why do we have to put these artificial limits in place in the U.S.? But that's a soapbox topic. I'm not going to do that tonight.
Eric, I love your soapbox. Anytime you want to get on it, let me know.
Not tonight. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Well, let's bring.
Hold on. Before, I'm sorry. Are we happy that Savinho's staying, or are we upset? How did y'all feel?
I'm glad. Yeah, all good.
You happy?
Good.
Okay. Tom, how you feel about it? It's cool, whatever. But
yeah, I'm kind of like Tom.
I'm unmoved.
Yeah, but I do think as long as he stays in as long as Rodrigo stays over in Spain, I'm good. Don't show up in the Premier League and us have to play him. That would suck because then we're gonna be hearing about it all the time. If he goes out and gets a hat trick or gets 2 goals or a goal and assist, we're just gonna keep hearing about it. I don't want to have that all season long.
Amy, he'll be great on the bench.
You will
Hey,
be.
you
Reality
need
is
depth.
probably will be.
You need depth. That's real. We win with depth. Mara started
I
on
bet
bench.
he is a
Man.
quality vibes guy.
Gotta be. He's that young. He's already married. He's settled down.
Right.
You know, he's established. He's good.
Right. Bringing the vibes. Recently married too. I feel like all of the young players who came to City over the last year or so have gotten married over this summer and winter. All right.
Got married in season.
Yeah. He was like international break, perfect time. First guest. Let's go. He's wearing a shade of blue, one that doesn't match our shade of blue. And I was gonna say, Sharpie feels a way about it because he, our first guest, Donald White, is a Dookie, and Sharpie loves himself some Tar Heels. If he's like that, what's up, Donald? Oh,
It's
you're
Don
on
Bino.
mute.
Uh-oh.
Can't hear you for some reason.
Oh.
We did not do the audio test in the pre-match.
Oh,
the
yeah.
pre-match.
Or maybe he did talk.
And we couldn't tell. Oh man,
Well,
check that mic, because that's what happened. When you wear that devil. You
I
bring
was
the
gonna
devil
say
into this
God
house.
ain't happy with that shade of
God
blue.
ain't happy.
He is not happy with it.
Yeah, there we go.
That's
Double down in it.
That's better. That's
I'm glad
better.
we don't
That's
have
a
any
better
audio.
shade.
I'm just messing with you. Well,
Maybe log out, try it again. Like,
here.
run it back.
Yeah.
Check.
There we
There
go.
we go. There we go.
There we go.
Oh. Look, I can solve some stuff. So
Hey, right? Just stall a little bit. He's got it. He's a pro. How's it going, Omi?
it's been a wild day for me personally, but I'm happy to be here with the four of you. But appreciate you having me on.
Of course. Love having you on because actually last week with Megan Swanik, we got to talk some USMNT, and that was a real fun conversation. So now
I believe it. Yeah.
We're able to continue the conversation with you. And first, you wanted to talk about the roster, the call-ups, and I actually have it right here. I guess let's start with the whole Pulisic situation. Do you think people? We're not going to talk about that right now. There are other things we can hate on him about before the freaking Real Madrid.
Hey, I'm tired of seeing y'all too, by the way. So feel is mutual. We be tired. Y'all making me tired.
Right. Why can't we all just like easily get into the knockout stage like we used to? The good old days.
Right.
Game's gone. The pull. I'm not the most familiar when it comes to the U.S. men's team. So for someone like you who's tapped in with the team, is this like a typical lineup? Is there anything that like sticks out? Obviously, Pulisic is back, so that's something. But is there like a name out there that sticks out more than Trump Boy? I'm trying to think of something.
Yeah,
well,
well, first of all, this roster obviously.
Thank you.
He named 22 players initially. Florin Balogun has been added to the roster as a 23rd player. That was done, I believe, yesterday. So there's 23 guys on this roster. This roster is not normal because normally, I mean, as we're less than a year from World Cup, a lot of people were expecting, hey, you got to start calling in the guys that you think are really going to make this team. The evaluation period is over. And Mauricio Pochettino basically said, no, I am still evaluating, which we could, I only have a few minutes. We could talk for 3 days about that. But I think that's where a lot of people are confused at this roster because there's a lot of known guys like a Weston McKennie, a Yunus Musa who are left off of this list. And you have guys who most people saw during the summer, during the Gold Cup, and then everyone kind of pegged them as, hey, thanks for playing, but you're not it. And Mauricio Pochettino has said, no, I'm calling these guys back in because I really want to see what they can do and give them a fair evaluation, which I guess on a level is fine. But with the time being short, we're running out of windows here. After September, we have October, November, and March, and then we're at the World Cup. So he needs to understand that the evaluation period, and he's said that the evaluation period is over after this window, but I think a lot of people would have wanted him to kind of say, hey, these are my 30 guys that I'm going to be narrowing down to 26 or 23, whatever. I don't think they've really decided. Let's say 26. Here are my 30 to 35 guys I'm going to narrow down to 26, instead of him during the press conference after release of this roster saying, I have a pool of 65 guys that I'm considering. That's a lot of guys, and there's not enough time to evaluate them.
Go for it, Tom.
Is he doing an Emma Hayes? I mean, because like it feels like she did something similar before the Olympics, and people were like, "Hey, girl, you gotta like limit this down," and she was like, "No, we're gonna just call in whoever." But I feel like the women have clearly more talent than the men, so like you can get away with that with them, but you can't with the men.
I think it's a little different in her stance because one, she took over like a month before the Olympics, and if you remember, she didn't really call in a ton of random people. It was, I mean, at that time it was Lily Ioannis, who everybody wanted to be called in because we wanted to get her a look, and I think it was a couple of others that I'm blanking on that were kind of like, hey, we got these fringe spots. What are we going to do? I think it was Croy Bethune and Hal Hirschfeld were called in and for the first time. And so, and they both made the team as one is on the team and one as an alternate, or I'm sorry, both as alternates. And, Croy got a medal. So that worked out. But I think this is different because this is the big one. This is not just any World Cup. It's one on home soil. It's the biggest sporting event in the history of this planet. No hyperbole on that. And so if you're thinking, okay, I have the pressure of walking this team out onto the field, then I need to get my guys right. And it's different. He's had a year to put this together as opposed to Emma, who I think rightfully took that window. I think she had really one window before she named the Olympic roster. So I think that's a different case. And Tom, as you know, she's been evaluating now over the last year after the Olympics because she has that runway to do so. But even she has said after, once we get towards qualifying next year, she's like, hey, I got my squad. I'm going to ride with them. So these players are fighting for that. This is one where it feels like guys should be not necessarily shown the door, but hey, thanks for your time. We'll call you in case of emergency. And we have a set crew that we're going to try and get to gel together. And then from there, we'll make those final nitpicky cuts.
Mm-hmm. This question, thoughts on Paxton Harrison making the squad by World Cup, because that was his motivations in leaving Frankfurt.
Yeah, that's a great question. And honestly, I'm surprised that he is not on this roster, but I guess I understand it because he really said anybody who made a really big move and had not in the last couple of weeks was not called into the squad. I think the only lone exception was Tim Weah, who just moved to Marseille, but he's had what feels like a month to kind of get through. I think Paxton has a decent shot. I don't think he has a great shot, but I think playing every week is going to help him move up the board a little bit because especially in Major League Soccer, it's kind of the reverse of a few years ago where everybody was like, if you're not in Europe, you're not going to make this team. Now Pochettino has said, if you're in MLS, you got a shot because I can watch you play. And my squad and my coaching staff can watch you play every week. So I think once he gets into a situation, if he can get into one where he's playing every single week and playing well, that ups his chances. But I think what hurts him a little bit is the fact that he's going to go to Colorado. They're going to play for a couple months. And if they don't make the playoffs, he's off until next February. That's a big gap. He could get called into January camp. But that's a big gap for him to try and or at least a short window for him to really impress Pochettino.
Question, Donald. What hold does Tim Ream have on Pochettino? Like, why does he keep starting? Like, I know there are other center backs in America. No.
He's
I don't
Ruben
want to hear
Diaz.
leader.
He's Ruben Diaz.
No, he's not because he's 37 or 36. He's older than me. And if you're older than me, you shouldn't be starting for the World Cup. I'm 34, turning 35 in October. You should not be older than 35 starting for a country that's serious about football. Anybody else in the world doing it? So how can we be serious about like, oh, we're gonna go to the quarterfinals when we got this old dude? Like, what are we doing, Donald? Please tell me.
So that's a great question. Tim Ream was someone who we thought was washed out before the last World Cup, right? And then he started every game. Now I'll ask you, it's a rhetorical question. What player on the center back squad has played better than him in a national team uniform over the last 3 years? There is no answer. That's why he's on this team. And look, he has kind of defied that gravity that he should have been off by now. And I think he also has the level-headedness to understand I'm here until you find somebody better, but they haven't done it yet.
So he's American Pepe. That's basically what he is.
He's American
Dog.
Pepe. I mean,
that's the one I forgot about. Sorry, I forgot about that. My bad.
Yeah, we talk about some of these guys who are like, wow, that guy's still on the team. And we think of it as a good thing. On the women's side, Formiga played in 6 World Cups, and every single time was like, yeah, who else is better than her at that position? That's Tim Ream right now. And he shouldn't be the best player, but he's the one that's been playing consistently, game in and game out, and is one that clearly throughout all of these different coaches is someone that the coaching staff can trust. Greg Berhalter trusted him. BJ Callahan and his stint trusted him. Now Pochettino does. And so, that's the real answer is someone's got to outplay him. And so far they have.
I had a dream. I feel like Martin Luther King, my Morehouse brother. I had a dream that one day I would see Miles Robinson and Chris Richards together. And that dream's been deferred. And I feel like Langston Hughes now. It is a dream deferred. It's withered up.
On this anniversary of the I Have a Dream speech, I hope that one day you can live out that dream. It just may not be next summer.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh.
Absolutely. The man who's the dad who stepped up and
oh, my gosh.
I don't know if we can curse on this. F it, we ball.
You can say whatever you want, bro.
BJ.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck it,
You better curse. Yeah.
That's why I lit, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about the World Cup draw in DC. Okay.
Yes. Look, I had a room booked in Vegas. I love Vegas. I don't need an excuse to go to Vegas. There is something to be said about the World Cup draw being within walking distance of my apartment.
That is
not
cool.
not a long one. That is a very cool thing by itself.
Yeah.
But you cannot say that without packaging it with everything that is going on outside my window here in DC.
Yeah.
It's a very weird time to be a soccer fan, excited about a World Cup in DC, not just the United States, but here specifically in the District of Columbia. It is a very weird time to be a soccer fan who really enjoys us getting cool shit, and we can't enjoy it the way that we can because we are in an occupation state right now. Whether that is going to remain the case in December, you would think the answer would be no, but y'all have woken up every day and
the mayor, she's very happy. She loves the fact that we have additional military support. That black woman disappointed me so much.
That threw me off. I was
we
like,
ain't got
wait.
time for her. We
don't
have enough.
We got to wait till 2027, bro. I'm so disappointed.
I'll still be talking. Well, let's put it this way: the vote we can vote next year on that. So she needs to chill. But
Bruh.
yeah, it's weird. It's just a weird time to be here and to be a part of it and to really enjoy us getting something like that in a normal world would be great. But you can't say that without packaging in the hatred and the occupation state that we're in right now, and just the fact that this is ground zero for what I pray none of y'all have to experience. But every day you kind of have to wake up and look at the news of like who's pissed them off next.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next? Chicago is apparently on deck. Baltimore's on deck. It's not a political thing. This is a real reality that we live in. That I just driving. What Eclipse say? Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel. Dumb diddy dum. That is me all day, because I am terrified of what would happen if my hands went to 10-2.
That's real. That's real.
Can I echo something real quick? Because
Please, before
I live in across the river. I live in Alexandria. I teach in
Yeah,
DC.
there we go. I remember that. Yeah.
So yeah, and so like having teenagers that are opening up today about like, oh, what are the issues in DC? Why they out here, Mr. Williams? Why they here? You know, why they got to be walking around with guns? Like, you know, that's not right. They outside my door. Like, it's stressful. It's a mental and emotional stress that Black people and brown people shouldn't have to be under. I don't even want to go have fun in DC because that fun could, I don't know, I could stumble into the wrong person and who knows what happens, right? Like, it's a sad place to be in, and it affects Black people so much. Like, this is one of the highest percentage of Black major cities in the country. I think it's like top 5, right? And so it's intentional. This is not a mistake. Like, as a history teacher, you see the playbook. It happened in the 60s, in the 50s. Like, they're just running. He's running it back. When he said make it great again, the again meant the 50s. Like, it was always there. And so it's just like, you hope that it can end. But yeah, that mayor, she definitely didn't help anything. She said, oh yeah, this has been great. Crime is down, blah, blah. Man, get out my face.
I will say the fact that you have that conversation every day with your kids, and you can't lie to them. You want to, but you can't, because they see it. They watch the news. My godson's 6. Can't lie to him. But when he goes to school and God forbid we have what happened in Minneapolis, right? Like, we have to worry about that on top of that every single day. And that is a real, again, reality. But what I will say is the warmth, the compassion, the grit, determination that Washingtonians have felt with each other over the last couple of weeks, that is what we cling to. And I know you feel the same, because you see when there's a checkpoint, the amount of people who are like, turn right. Yeah, you don't want to go down the street, turn right. Like, that's something that nobody has to do, but people instinctively are banding together, making sure people are safe, getting people home. I've told, some of my friends who are women, like, hey, like, if you're walking somewhere and you need somebody to walk you home, I will walk you home. If you need someone to drive you home, I'll drive you home. If you need someone just to be on the phone with you while you do that, I will do that, because we want to make sure that all our people are taken care of. And that's what this community is continuing to do. So that gives me, the hope and praise. That's why I live here. That's why this is home to me. So it's unfortunate that we have to deal with this every 5 years, because we had to deal with it in 2020. I don't know who was in office then, but it seems similar. But again, the soccer is what gives us away. The Spirit are doing great, and they have really been a beacon of this community. So really looking forward to kind of getting back this weekend. It's been a couple of weeks, and I think that's where a lot of people. That's why Rowdy Out is where it is people can really let loose. That's 2 hours where we can just cheer on our women who are really, really good, and be able to let loose a lot of that pain in the form of making an incredible atmosphere. So I'm really excited about that.
Well
the Duke
said.
had his excuse now. Great job, Don. Great job.
Well said. Well said.
I have a brain and it works sometimes.
That's real. Hey, and always up the spirit. I mean, I have my team allegiance in the back, but I don't mind the spirit. They're chill. I have smoke for all the other, just like West Coast teams, because there's plenty of them to worry about. And obviously, I enjoy Casey Current because of our very own right there, So
September 13th, Donald. Be ready.
Hey, it'll be fun. It'll be a
do
fun
it.
one.
Let's do
like
it.
it was last time.
Yeah,
let's get the
absolutely.
ref out of the way this time and just play ball. How about that?
Just saying.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Devin. I don't know if Devin's gonna be there. I will be there. Hopefully, somebody will be joining me in the press box for that one. But they opened up with a win last week, and my hope is that they just continue to build a foundation, because they didn't really have one in season 1, and that was a shame for the players on the field who were trying very hard. But I get to go to Audi twice, and it's always fun to walk into that building to watch some soccer. So that, again, we look forward to the good things in this world, and those are two good things.
Hold on, there you go. Yeah, what's up, Diana? Oh snap! Like what Treb said, we out here. It's a party now. The vibes. Okay, before we get you out of here, we probably should talk about Madrid a little bit.
Y'all coming up off Rodrigo or not? Let's just cut to the chase. What's good?
I have a very simple. Someone asked me this the other day. I have a very simple solution for this. It's a formal question. Do you have $200 million?
Yeah, bro, chill out.
Okay.
No. Next question.
Okay.
I know you got it. I know you got it.
That's all. What you said there answered my question to a T. That's all the information that I needed.
Oh my gosh.
He started last weekend. So
thank you.
Yeah, Vinny came off the bench. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, Vinny came off bench and scored a goal and assist. So.
Oh my gosh. Well,
but keep calling Flo. Maybe you catch him on the right day. Sometimes his number's wonky. Just keep diving.
Yeah, we'll check around December. See if the price
check them pockets. Make sure you get the loose change and put that in the package.
Yeah, basically set up a little Rodrigo fund. Anytime anyone talks about Liverpool or Arsenal, they have to put some money in that fund. Got some Chuck E. Cheese coins. Hey.
We can discuss Klarna. I don't know if they got Klarna in Spain. I'll be real. But we can discuss it.
That sounds distinctly European. I don't know.
That's Norway.
I don't know.
That's Holland. Holland put that together.
Yes. Hey. Yes. Shout out to 50 Plus Donor. Jake's in the house. It's really funny. I am working on. I was like, I need to do some content, but I need something that I can like laugh at while I'm doing, and so I do have a kit rating, Premier League kit rating video that's coming out. It's just as quickly as I want to edit it, but it's very fun laughing at kits and especially other teams. Him and B-Flim, they brought the hilarity and the chaos today with all that. Also, what stuck out is the affordability of Bundesliga kits. Like that stuff is like 60, 70, 80 pounds. I'm like, excuse me?
That's why they sell all their players. We are actually helping
Euros, yeah.
Buy talent, okay? Like they out here being 50+1 ownership, blah blah blah. Nah. Y'all here being too ethical. Your ethics are the reason Bayern runs.
Too ethical is crazy.
It's real. Capitalism is real. You boys want to be socialist soccer clubs. That's what you get. Your socialist footy gonna get y'all at the Bayern throne.
Oh my god!
That's why Dortmund won't win shit.
John ain't lying though. That the price of that cost brick for shipping.
Oh yeah, no, it's real.
Is not to be played with right now.
Yeah. I think I'm just right. It's like, am I just not going to buy a kit for the next 4 years? Is that like what we're gonna do?
You just got to go over there and pick it up and then bring it back with you.
And that's why I need that 40% off.
It's gonna be about the same price, so you might as well go ahead and get the game.
Yeah. That's what's gonna make up for it. That's real.
Cover the shipping cost. Like I'm gonna wait till 2026 to get all 3 kits. I might even get the 4th one. Give me that joint from Club World Cup when it gets like 70% off. Like I'm gonna run up a sale. My mama taught me that. You gotta get a sale.
So y'all pool your money together, right? You send one of y'all over there. They go and they raid the store.
Just rack it up.
Come back and then you have a store.
Wait, who's the real farmer league now? When you're importing farmers to survive? Oh my god!
I love you, Jake. I love you so much.
You can bring it to the farmers market, call it artisan, and sell it for like $300. Promise you they'll go by lunchtime.
Jen knows the vibes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, please plug yourself. Let people know where they can find you and the things that you do.
Yeah, I am on Blue Sky at BlazinDW, also on Instagram I have Threads, but I don't really use it. But you can also find me there. And also starsandstripessc.com. I'm the site manager there. DC Power stuff and DC United stuff, you can find me at thedistrictpress.com. So, and I have 4 podcasts, of which 2 are in soccer. One's in college basketball, and one is in Formula One. Vroom, vroom. Yeah. So grab a hold of those and listen.
I'm gonna be out here working, y'all.
Like for real.
He said college basketball. So what are we talking about in college basketball?
We're
talking about Duke basketball.
Oh.
I did interview John Shire yesterday, so you can,
which is cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it took me years to get the head coach on, and we found
that's a win. That's a major win, man.
Yeah,
take that how good y'all are every fucking year. Y'all are so good now. He's got a system. He's Coach K with a millennial, and I hate it.
Hey, the 2 games will be fun. They always are.
No, they won't. They won't be fun. We're gonna lose both of them. There's nothing fun about this, bro. Like I
didn't say anything.
It's fine.
Y'all got a new coach though, right, Sharpie? No. We got your coach. That's what it was. I was thinking we got your assistant.
Yeah, and we got a whole new roster. And God bless. That's a winter problem. We are in summer. We're not
he said y'all talking about mittens. I'm talking about I'm still talking about bikini parties. What are you talking about?
Maybe a hoodie, but don't get me on that. I don't want to be cold. Y'all live in the moment. Stay in the present. Stay present, people.
That's hilarious. You have a good rest of your evening, Don.
Hey, appreciate you, brothers.
So much, Don.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, see you, brother. Legend. Okay, it's time to get Asna in here, and also Angel City, and also 1/4 of the 12. Give it up for Treb Tracy.
Hello. The new season once again stepping into the Lions Den. How's everybody doing?
Yo,
you're on a fucking high right now, Treb. Just get your shit off. Pop your shit, bro.
Hey, I mean, look. 2 games played, 2 wins. You can't be mad at it, right? I feel like, well, I'm coming off of like a double high, right? Because like on the women's side,
here we go again.
Dog, I'm sorry. It's a different audience. I'm sorry.
If you have watched the 12, you know I made sure to milk that for as long as possible. Listen, we're the champions until we're not.
He said made sure to. Remember, people,
make sure to.
Yeah, make sure to. That is a present tense.
Listen, hey, and on the women's side, we got Taylor Hines, we got Olivia Smith, and we got Chloe Kelly locked down on a permanent. And we spent all of $1 million pounds? Like that's light work. Especially considering what the men are doing. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Cause like this is the first time, honestly, as an Arsenal fan, I feel supremely confident about the season. And like we're 2 matches in, I get that it's still early, but even with the injuries we've had, like I don't feel worried. Like I think that's the biggest key to me, right? Like right now we have Saka who's out, they say until we play you guys. He's supposedly supposed to return either shortly before or shortly after the City match. We have Havertz who just underwent successful surgery, so we don't know what the timeline is for that. I would imagine he returns sometime in January, and then we have Odegaard who got hurt, who supposedly is still going to get called up to his international side. Like I would expect that to be like a month-long injury, but like even with these injuries early, it's not like last year where I felt like, oh man, our season's done. Like we got Eze coming in. We got Madueke who's filling in, who looked really good in his time playing. We have Gyökeres who looked really good, finally scoring some goals and letting the fans know like he hears all the bullshit, right? Like fixing the hair, celebrating. Like, listen, it feels really good to be an Arsenal fan right now. Like I feel really good right now. So yeah, I can't wait. I mean, it's early days, but 6 points out of 6 points, you can't be mad at that. We got the away trip to Liverpool, and I mean, listen. You
God
think you're
bless-
sticking
God
me
bless
down?
any- God
Let
bless
us win in
anybody.
Anfield. Let us win in Anfield, and you will never hear the end of it. Because, like, I've said this before, and I've said this on Blue Sky. Like, I feel like we have by far the hardest opening 5 matches in the league, right? Like, the first match of the season, away to Manchester United, who's an historic rival.
Wait, stop. I
get it.
I
They
gotta
lost to
call
Grimsby.
bullshit.
I get
I
it.
gotta call bullshit.
It's kind of like
Bullshit?
that. It's kind of like
Bullshit.
that old college football
Gotta call
BCS
bullshit.
style, right? It's like the fact that they lost to Grimsby kind of like lowers the strength of schedule. I get that. Like, I get it. But again, like opening day of the season, which like everyone knows anything can happen. And then you're on the road to a historic rival. Like, that is still a tough match. Like, regardless of how they look now, like that is still a tough match. And then we got the defending champions in match 3, and then we got y'all in match 4 or match 5. So it's like it's a very tough opening schedule. And so like if we can come out of these first 3 games with 7 points, 9 points, like I'm on cloud 9. So yeah, I'm good. How are y'all doing? How y'all feeling? I know y'all I know Tottenham got y'all again. I know that. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
That's cool. That's cute.
They don't even got Son. Son's over here in LA chilling with me.
Nobody's won a title in August. You all know better than anybody.
You can't win a title in August, but you can lose a title in August.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
You lose it
Trust
in May.
me, as an Arsenal fan, I can tell you can lose a title in August.
You lose in April and May.
You can lose a title in August. Well, we've done that too, April and May. Listen, but like I said, I'm feeling good. Like, I'm not overconfident. I'm one of the more level-headed Arsenal fans you'll ever meet. Like, I love talking my shit. I love talking my shit. But Tom will tell you, like, I have sense, right? Like, I know anything can happen.
I feel like every Arsenal fan says that. You know what? I think I'm actually pretty calm, cool, and collected when it comes to other.
I'm a serene Arsenal fan. Y'all don't exist. There is no calm when you put on that red. No,
I'm very honest. Listen, I was very honest about our club last year.
To Anne Hathaway, to just whoever, y'all don't know.
Bro said Anne Hathaway.
Because y'all, here's the thing, he got his shit off. I'm gonna talk my shit now. I'm gonna talk my shit. All y'all know is second place. So until you know more, don't talk about anything else.
We also know how to win. We also know how to go 38
I'm talking about the men, not the women.
Like,
I'm talking about the men. I don't care about that. That's pre-Obama. Don't talk to me about pre-Obama.
All we know is second place, but understand,
you sound like Man U.
How many clubs outside of City or like Liverpool recently, how many clubs would literally kill somebody to have 3 years of second place, right? Like, like we can all laugh, and I get it. We haven't gotten the job
for sure.
done.
It is an achievement. It is no lie. Yeah.
And like I've always said, to me, that first year, I think it was Arteta's first year, like we completely bottled that, right? Like it was Saka's like second full season starting. We were like 15 points clear in April, and we completely bottled that. Like, I will admit, that was a complete bottle job. But I feel like the season after we had the injuries, and then last season we have the injuries, like you can't, like I get it, excuses or whatever, but like last season especially, like we had Saka out from November
you got
all the way
the players now. No more excuses.
And so now to me, there's no excuse. Like I said, we are 2 games in and we've had 3 injuries, and I don't even feel worried about it. Because, like, I feel like we have the depth now to handle it.
Why is it that every Arsenal conversation always has to deal with injury?
Everybody get injured. Everybody hurt.
Because that's all we know, bro. Like, I don't work at the medical staff.
Perhaps the Glazers.
Listen, is Saka injured? Is Saka injured? Yes or no? Yes. Is Havertz injured? Yes or no?
Yes, that's a fact.
Is Odegaard injured? Yes or like so? Like I wish it wasn't. I wish this was like EAFC injuries off. Like I wish we never got hurt. But like it is what it is.
That speaks to a poor training staff to me.
I don't know about
this many. Like
I do. Think,
we know Arteta.
I think Arteta goes a little too hard in training. I think he goes a little too hard in training.
Okay. So let me ask this, Treb, and we'll cross the bridge with this answer. Do you think that Arteta runs trainings the same way that Yona Heraldez allegedly runs trainings?
Goddamn. I think Arteta feels the pressure, right? Like, I think he knows. Like, first of all, no matter what happens this year, I would never want to fire him, Like, I think Arteta has the narrative the same way, if I can use an American football reference, that Mike Tomlin has, right? Like, he's never had a losing season with Pittsburgh, yet everyone tries to fire him 4 games into the season. I think 30 other teams would be calling Mike Tomlin. I think outside of probably like a couple teams, every team in the Premier League, including City, who like might lose Pep in a couple years, would call Mikel Arteta if Arsenal ever
Hell
fired him.
no. We tried that.
Listen, I promise you. You say that as a fan, but like I promise you, these guys will be on the phone to Arteta. So like, I do think he feels the pressure though. I think that like the training gets a little bit too harsh and too rough. But again,
if that happened, Tarek would go.
We have the depth.
It won't happen.
I've said it so many times.
He's made the choice.
I've said it so many times.
He made the choice.
Listen, 6 points from six, right? So like 2 matches into the season, we've won, we've taken care of business. We'll see how we do in Anfield, and we'll go from there. Like I can't, we're still early in the season. I'm not going to declare a championship now, obviously, but I think that this is the best chance we've given ourselves. Like,
you literally need
we've
to.
Spent
I've
like
been
400
on
million
Arteta's
pounds this summer. Like we have, like we are about to get Hincapié. There's like there's still whispers that we might go in on a loan deal for Rodrigo. Like we have put ourselves in the best position to where I think there's no excuses now, right? Like I said, early season injuries, I don't feel really worried about it. And I've said before, like this is the season that Arteta has to get it done. Like we have to come away with something. If it's not going to be the Premier League Championship, it has to be the Champions League, right?
It has to be the Champions League. Yeah, FA Cup is not okay.
See, no. I will say this. No. I think honestly, an FA Cup. I would respect the FA Cup. That's a real trophy to me.
I've thought about this. To me, the hierarchy of trophies. If you're talking just any English team, I think it goes Premier League, FA Cup. But if you're talking about a team like City, like Arsenal, like Chelsea, like that have
Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup.
I think it goes Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup. And to me, I wouldn't be satisfied with an FA Cup. Like, it's a major trophy. I get it. No disrespect to it. But to me, coming into this season, it's Champions League or it's Premier League, right? Like you either follow the way that the women did, where they were able to pull off a Champions League win under Renee Slegers for the first year, or you win the Premier League. Like you have it's one or the other, or both. Like I would love both.
He's gonna get that in there.
I'm not stupid. I know Champions League is hard.
And we record tomorrow. So.
Hey, listen, I'm just gonna get a lot of this tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be.
That's what I already know.
So it's either they would have to win the Premier League or the Champions League, or they'd have to win both the Carabao and the FA Cup. If you're gonna not win the top
Carabao
league,
Cup, like Arsenal has historically used the Carabao Cup to play our kids. So like that's what I don't ever care about that.
But yeah.
Yeah, like as long as we don't lose to Grimsby, like I'm good off the Carabao Cup, right? Like play Max Dowman, play a lot of the kids. Huh?
They lost to a Harry Potter character.
Listen, let's all laugh at United, right? Because like that, they put out their strongest team.
No. We're still on you.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to
what are y'all gonna do?
We're gonna put out like Max Dowman. We're gonna put out Kepa. We're gonna have like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have guys out there that are like 18 years old. So like, I don't care. The Carabao Cup, I truly could not.
I don't care about Cup.
That's right. I don't care about Cup. That's right. Now let's go back to what you said, which was a lie. As the dog is beside me, you said that we will be calling Mikel Arteta when he leaves. Have you never heard of Vincent Company?
That's so
like
insane, bro.
You think Soriano and Hugo Viana would be like, yeah, let's go get Mikel.
1,000%.
Vincent Company right there.
He's already miserable.
Hey, come on, dog. It's just a matter of time, bro.
I'm talking about if Mikel Arteta gets fired.
We're not going to pick up somebody who's
I don't think
fired.
He's going to get fired from Bayern.
Actually, he probably will.
You think?
I think
Bayern Munich is. They seem to be going through changes right now, and I think that they're keeping him around because he's cheap, because he's still learning. But I think there comes a point and they'll move on and they'll try to find probably another German manager or something like that. But I just hope that he can, rack up those wins, because I want him to be experienced if he ever does come back to City.
So his contract ends June 30th, 2027. I think they walk to a champion. Like Jake is the Bundesliga expert around here. So if he's still in chat, like please enlighten us. I think Bayern walk to a Bundesliga title. Like I don't see a world where they fire Company unless they absolutely shit the bed in Champions League. Like they would have to lose every match and have like the way that City was last year, where they just get bounced in that.
They were doing
kind of
so.
league phase.
If they keep him, I think they will keep him at least for
to the contract.
Keeping him would be more about they have
right.
And again, Company is my favorite player of all time. So let me just put that out there. So this is never going to be anything like remotely Company slander. I think Bayern Munich, and I've read this somewhere, I don't know where it was, but Bayern Munich is kind of shifting. They're not willing to spend as much money. These dudes is being linked to Nicholas Jackson. What are we doing?
That's true.
So I think you're right.
He's
They
might
might
right now.
They
You know
might keep Company around, but it's because they are not as they don't have the same initiative that they normally have. They're not going for it. Like they'd rather just rack up Bundesligas as opposed to trying to compete for like a Champions League and having to spend all the money to compete there and all that other stuff. We'll see what actually happens, but I just hope, like I said, at the end of the day, what I hope for Company is continued success.
Yeah, Devin's not wrong. Klopp is like I think Klopp is the main one every team is looking at. But that's
he wouldn't go to. Well, I don't think he would.
Would he come to City? I don't think he would come to City. I don't
think
he
would come to City, but he wouldn't come to Bayern either.
He wouldn't go to Bayern.
I mean, but again, like my main point was that if Arteta gets fired, right, like he's going to get a job within a day.
Yes.
Right. This idea that he's not a good coach is silly.
Nobody's saying that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I get it. Sometimes the hate for Arsenal kind of makes people delusional, right? So
he's a good coach.
I don't care how good a coach he is. I don't care how good a manager he is.
He's a good coach that doesn't win trophies. Like again,
I don't want that man on my sideline. I don't care what he do.
That's not opinion. That was objective. Anyway, like he's a good coach who wins a lot of games.
When we win the big trophy, listen. I truly feel like this is our year. Right, like a lot of people.
Chloe Kelly not walking through that door.
We've seen.
Dog.
Wow.
Renee not walking through that door.
Wow.
This ain't that. WCL. You gotta take that W out. It's a different beast.
I get it's a different beast, but
I'm messing with you, dog.
I feel like this is our year to win Premier League. I feel like. Again, like as long as
he needs to, I
hate it because like I'm someone that hates excuses, right? Like I truly genuinely hate excuses, but like if we can stay somewhat healthy throughout the year, we'll be okay. Like if this is the only injury crisis we have, we're winning the Premier League, period. Like I truly feel that in my heart. I feel like
it needs to happen.
This is the season. You know, like I said, we're already 3 players down, but I feel supremely confident because we have Gyökeres coming in, you know, in place of Havertz. We have Eze coming in now, the new signing. We still have Madueke. We still have Nwaneri. We still have Miles Lewis-Skelly. Like, we have players. We have depth now. You know, if we get Hincapi coming in, that's added to a back line that already has Gabriel and Urian Timber, who scored a brace, right? Like Calafiori. Like, we have put ourselves in the absolute best position. Arteta said he needed a full squad. Berta went out and spent 400 million pounds this summer, and we've given him a full squad. And in my opinion, now there's no excuses. Like, go out there, get that shit done. Like Malcolm X said, by any means necessary. Like, get that shit done. Period.
So if he doesn't get it done, let's say you go trophyless, or you go trophyless
I don't
this
think we're
season.
going trophyless.
Okay, you win a Carabao. Let's say you win a Carabao. Okay, fine. I'll give you the FA Cup.
Yeah.
If you win the FA Cup, would you say that's not good enough and he needs to go?
Like I said, there's nothing that's gonna, short of him finishing like 4th or 5th, there's nothing that's gonna make me feel like we need to fire Arteta.
So even trophyless wouldn't matter to you.
Well, again, it depends on what we're saying. If we're saying that all he wins is the FA Cup,
no, I'm saying he doesn't win anything because I don't know that you win anything.
Okay,
so if he doesn't win anything,
then I think the conversation has to happen. I think we at least have to look at who's out there, right? Like if you're telling me we can actually go get a Klopp, if you're telling me we can get a Vincent Company, then yeah, I would have to have a serious think about doing that. Because like like barring any real injury crisis, this has to be the year. Like it absolutely has to be the year. We've seen Sky Sports make the comparisons, right? Like Arsene Wenger, when he came in, he finished second those first 4 years, and then he went on and won the championship, and then he followed it up with an invincible season, right? Like Arteta needs to be on that energy. He needs to get it done.
Yeah.
I don't think City have added enough to make it impossible to overcome. You look at Liverpool. Yes, they got in Verts. Yes, they got in what is it? What's his name? Ekitike, right? Like they've strengthened for sure, but I don't think it's so much so to where it's like they're insurmountable. And that's why I say like this weekend is very important for us, because if we can go into Anfield and come away with a draw or come away with a win, I think that really sets the tone for the rest of the season for Arsenal. I think that really puts them in a position to be like, look, we are the team to beat this year. Point blank, period. Fuck with us. End of story. And I think if they do, I'll say this. I think if they beat Liverpool in Anfield, you're looking at an Arsenal team that probably won't lose a match for the next month and a half, 2 months, given how they're scheduled. Truly.
Last thing, because I want to talk some Angel City before we get out of here.
Oh yeah.
Last thing. What is it?
No, Treb, as a journalist, please tell people how transfer rumors work, and how fans should react to them. Because I'm seeing a lot of.
Speaking of Angel City, there was a rumor today. Shout out Tom Gary, who works in the UK. There was a rumor today that Chelsea women's side have approached Angel City about Alyssa Thompson. So for those who don't know how transfer works, there's like several levels to this. There's approach, which is like, I mean, I can approach Rihanna for a date. Like, what does that mean? Right? You know what I'm saying?
We saw Joel Embiid do it.
The liquor store for a quick pick and hope to be $900 million richer tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's that level. Then there's the official bid. There's the official bid level, which is like the official bid is where things start getting real, because then it's like one team is saying here's the price, and that pretty much signifies that there's negotiations going on from both sides. Whenever you have official bids being made, like we see with Arsenal and their players, like anytime you reach that stage, then it starts getting real. And then of course you have bids getting accepted and players going into personal agreements with clubs. And that's kind of like the final stage in terms of like, okay, this is really happening. LA was sent on fire this morning because Chelsea apparently made an approach to Angel City about Alyssa Thompson. I can't. As some of you may know, I cover Angel City. I am one of the beat writers there. I speak to some people. This is purely not a report. Like, I want to make it clear. Like, this is not me breaking any news or saying, like, this is personal opinion. Alex Strauss has been on record several times as basically saying Alyssa Thompson is the future of the club. And so short of her personally saying, I'm ready for a move to England, I don't see that deal happening anytime soon, is all I can say on that. You know, maybe it happens in 3 years, but like, for people who understand like who Alyssa is, like she has her sister there. There's very quiet rumors that Angel City are keeping an eye on her youngest sister, Zoe Thompson, who is supposedly better than the two of them put together in terms of her ability. And so this is a family that is very much LA based. This is a family that is Los Angeles oriented. From everything that I've gathered, and I will say this on the record, like as a reporter, from everything I've gathered in terms of staff, in terms of players, all of Angel City firmly believe in what Alex Strauss is doing in terms of the project that he's building here at Angel City. They firmly believe in what he's doing for the future of this club. So again, short of Alyssa Thompson going into Mark Parsons' office and saying, "I want to leave to Europe now," that deal does not happen. And like shout out to Chelsea, because I think this was a masterclass in PR from Chelsea, who on the women's side, they've seen their rivals Arsenal beat them to a Champions League. They've seen Arsenal strengthen. They've seen City strengthen.
After they won a domestic treble, y'all.
Yeah.
They won a domestic treble.
No one is talking about their domestic treble. Everyone is talking about the fact that Arsenal beat them to a Champions League.
And they all want that lady gone.
They see
all
London,
want that lady gone.
They missed out hard on Lily Johannes, who you talked about earlier. Like, they missed out hard on her, who was, again, for those who know, Lily Johannes was like a childhood Chelsea fan. Like, she was basically begging them to take her. And Sonia Bonpastor, you know, publicly said that they that they have other options. So like, this was a masterstroke in PR from Chelsea, who have been really quiet this transfer window. I think they're just causing a bit of chaos. I would be extremely shocked if Alyssa Thompson leaves this window. And I want to strongly preface that this window, because Angel City right now are just 1 point away from the playoffs.
They gonna make it
from the last seed of the playoffs, right?
This is funny.
Yeah, those third siblings. Hey, listen. I've talked to a lot of young players who have played against Zoe Thompson. It's more than just hype. Like she is legitimate. Like, she is legitimate in that midfield, and I think.
Oh, and she's a midfielder, so they can legitimately have a Thompson on every
line. Yes,
I legitimately think the goal, again, this is a personal statement. I think the goal for the Thompsons is to have all three at Angel City for at least a year. Because when you're talking about Alyssa leaving for Chelsea, you're talking about her
They're
leaving
about
her
to for real do the ball.
Lonzo and them.
Yeah, like the Ball family.
But
like,
successful. They're actually all good.
They're all
This is legitimate.
They're all going to play for the same.
And like I said, Alex Strauss has been on record and has been very vocal about Alyssa Thompson being one of his favorite players, one of the players that he's really keen on, a player that he's building around for the future. I know that Angel City had went through a little minor fire sale in recent weeks. They let go of Alana Kennedy, Katie Zellum, Julie DeFore. So like, you know, but I would just caution Los Angeles fans to be careful. Like, it's okay. It's all good. You know, this was an approach. This was a rumor. And the thing is, this was an unconfirmed rumor. Like, even though it's being reported, like, there is no confirmation from Chelsea side or from Angel City side that this approach is really even been officially made. So I think what it is Chelsea letting it be known that they're interested. And I think, you know,
just
again,
being messy.
Yeah, well, not
doing
even messy.
what Liverpool did to Newcastle.
This is something that, like, on the men's side, we've seen LAFC do this, right?
Like, right now.
like LAFC did this with Son at Tottenham. Like, Tottenham came to visit LA like 6 years ago, and they let it be known, like, hey, Son, like, anytime you want to leave, like, we're here for you. And it took a while, but the moment he was ready to leave Tottenham, his first call was to LA. And I think it was that kind of situation where it's like, the moment Alyssa wants to leave, I think that first call is going to be to Chelsea. And so they're doing the smart thing by establishing that interest early. But in terms of this year, I think people are getting a little too – I think the crash outs are happening a little too soon. Like, I just – again, short of Alyssa walking into that office and saying, I want to leave now, I don't expect that deal to happen.
Oh, the crash outs are happening. The crash outs are happening.
Hard. Yeah. Very hard.
Hey.
So Treb, do you think that Angel City makes the playoffs? No, let me rephrase the question. Do you think that it is a goal of Alex Strauss's to get the team into the playoffs this season?
Yes and no. I think, again, Alex Strauss has been very no, because like, it's one of those things, right? Like, Alex Strauss has been very clear. His main goal right now, 90% of his energy is being put into making sure this team has a future past this season. Like, he is very much building for next year. He is very much trying to make sure that this team is a championship contender for 2026, 2027, 2028, however long he's here. But there's also a part of him that we saw at Bayern, like he wants to win. Like we've seen him unhappy the last few weeks when he wasn't winning. And we saw how happy he was when they finally got over the hump and had the big win against Orlando Pride this past week. And so I think
Thompson.
I again, like, yeah, because of Alyssa, but like again, like this is a team that is 1 point off of the playoff line, and they still have 4 matches against teams directly above them. Like they still have to play Gotham, they still play Racing Louisville, they still play North Carolina Courage. So like I think you're going to see a team that is very much going to try to get into the playoffs. But do I think that's the end all be all for this team? No. I think they're very much focused on making sure that they are a championship contender for 2026 and beyond. But again, I think in the intermediate, we'd be lying if we said that Alex Strauss wasn't trying to get into that playoff, because I personally feel like if Angel City get into the playoff, they are the team you do not want to play. Truly. I think they are a team that is going to be deadly. So
yeah,
that's my little bit of Angel City news.
Angel
I would
City,
just tell Angel City fans to not worry. And again, I don't think Alyssa Thompson's going anywhere unless she wants to go somewhere.
Remember,
And based on, this isn't any recent contact with her or her side, but just based on what I know, how she's been throughout this season and in years past, like I don't think she wants to leave anytime soon. So, and I would think I've heard the narrative that Emma Thompson might be pulling the strings. I'll say this. If Emma Thompson is telling Alyssa, if Emma Hayes is telling Alyssa Thompson that she has to go to England to better her chances at the USWNT, I think the real question needs to be not when Alyssa leaves, but when are we going to fire Emma? Because that, to me,
Doug, do you know how much money
is
we have
ridiculous.
paying her?
Listen, I think it's ridiculous to think that Alyssa needs to be in England to better her chances at the U.S. national team. She's very clearly the future. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I don't think that plays any part of it. I think you're going to see Alyssa Thompson in LA for at least another through the end of 2025, through the end of 2026, and then we'll see how it goes.
So you're saying there's a chance. All right. Perfect. Treb, always so fun in embracing chaos with you.
Listen, hey. Well, and another thing, real quick, because I said this to Tom on the 12th, and I want to just point this out, because it's crazy that I have to keep coming in here.
You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything.
I love it. Like, I love y'all. But I come in here facing the pressure of all the City fans, and y'all have a legitimate Arsenal show. I'm going to have to talk to the host of the Arsenal show to see if I can't, like, slide in there one time just to see what it's like. Just so
Paulina and Byron would love to have you.
Yeah, they have complete freedom. I literally
I'm gonna have to reach out. I'm gonna have to get their information.
You guys are
when this is
amazing.
over.
I got you. Yeah,
I got to bring chaos over there. I got to talk to
Okay,
fellow
Devin want
Arsenal
to
fans.
hop in. We need a
with me.
4-way Arsenal 86 fight. That'd be dope.
all right, that's too much. That's too much, y'all. That's too much.
Too many y'all.
I know because there's two Arsenal fans on the 12. So
He said shirtless plantains don't even got that many Arsenal. Shit, no.
We are keep it at 3 actually. Now you say that they do.
I told you.
Trev, please plug yourself. Let people know where they can find you and the things you do.
you can find me on Blue Sky at Treb Tracy. You can find me at angelsonparade.com, covering all things Angel City, LAFC. And most importantly, you can find me on the 12, hosting with Tom as part of the Shades of Blue Network. We talk all things FAWSL. And one of the things that I'm really proud of as we go into season 2, the consistent comment that we got about season 1 was how so many people were happy that we talk about teams outside of the big 3. And like, Tom's a City fan, myself and Deep Deer Arsenal fans, Mark's the Chelsea fan. We obviously talk about those teams all the time, but we've made it a point to really talk about every other team. And that's something that I'm really proud of. And that's something that's going to continue. You're going to hear a lot of talk about London City. You're going to hear a lot of talk about West Ham, a lot of talk about Villa. Like, every other team. So if you're really trying to get into the WSL, check us out on the 12. You can find me there. Bring in the chaos. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much where I'm at. I appreciate that, Amy. I appreciate that. I try.
And then also this. Oh, he wants a safe space. We died.
Listen, I don't mind. I love coming in here and talking my shit in front of all y'all. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll face it. Like, I don't care. But I'm just saying, y'all got a whole Arsenal podcast. I ain't been invited once. What's that about? Like, that's all I'm saying.
Because I just let them. They just
Listen,
they're in their own little world. They
I gotta
just
get that
chat things
information.
up.
I gotta let them know.
Basically, what Crunk is telling you, he's like, why do I have to be the connect on some Arsenal shit?
Listen,
you as Arsenal fans should connect to on your own. Like,
Don't you all know each other? Like, isn't there
that.
like a group chat y'all are in or something? Like, bro,
I feel like we might all be part of the same Reddit subreddit, but we'll see. What I'm saying is, expect me on the Arsenal 1886 soon. I will make it my mission this year to be on there at least once. So.
I can't wait for that push notification featuring Treb Tracy.
Until then, I'm going to keep coming on here on the lit streams, on the regular podcast. I'm just going to keep annoying y'all. So,
hey, we're here for it.
Hopefully, y'all can beat more teams this year. Because, like, man, that loss of Tottenham, bro. Couldn't be me.
Bye, Treb.
Goodbye, Treb.
Bye.
You said, goodness gracious. Right? Oh, hold on. Look at this love.
I saw that trick, Charlie. That was pretty.
You saw the high five? That's my guy. There we go. High fives. High fives in the club. Shouts to Khaki. This is my roommate's dog. I just happen to be here.
It is how it is. Half the reason why I even got us an Arsenal podcast, because I just got so much tired of people being like, "Oh, you're just a City podcast," and so now when people say stuff like that, I'm like, "We have an Arsenal pod. Now what, fucker? Like what you got now? What you got?"
That fucker was real strong. He was like,
"Fucker." That was a Midwest in me.
The Iowa popped out crazy.
I thought he was gonna go full Mank and go, "You fucking wanker." That's what I thought it was gonna happen.
I thought about it. I was like, no, let's just say.
Hey, Code Switching Crump, my guy. I love Code Switching Crump. That's my guy.
Oh my god!
Hey, we all do it. Terry, you being a me and sounding real different, don't you? Terry being a me is like, hi everybody. How we doing today? Everybody good? All right.
I mean, leading
Tom,
the
be seeing
meetings.
people come in.
Leading the meetings. 1,000%.
How are you?
Voice on 10.
He's double dutching in that bitch.
This is why I only work in Title I schools. I only got to be me. I ain't never dealt with white people in my life, dog. I don't deal with them. I don't.
Oh my god!
God bless y'all dealing with white folks. Y'all the real MVPs.
Next week we have such a great show. Hey, Felix Trammell. It's been a while. I think the one time he's supposed to come on, it fell through. So this might be his first time. Speaking of Arsenal, DT.
Yeah.
Another 4th of the 12 coming through. And next week we have a United supporter. We got Grego coming through.
Why you sound so sad? That's gonna be great.
I talk to him all the time, bro.
I haven't, and I can't hear this.
The only thing better than
I just saw
this
him
week.
yesterday.
We have already defined the shades of network silos that we operate in, and so maybe you have seen that, but I ain't seen that.
Wait, Crunk, do you have like are there 5 pods now or 6? I lost count.
Yeah, there's 5.
Crunk out here, bro.
And technically 6 because 50 plus donor. We just need to. Sometimes their video, sometimes their streams don't mesh well for just audio only. So we're like inconsistently uploading it. We need to get back to just doing it all the time.
Look at Lou's comment. That's a great way to end the show right there.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Big ups, Lou. Big ups. I had to shout you out, my guy. That was amazing. I did think of that. Thank you,
Great
Lou.
work.
Oh
Great
my
work.
gosh.
Bro.
Yes, appreciate everybody. We have a watch along Sunday for Brighton men. So come through, hang
3
out.
points, baby. Let's go.
We have an episode dropping on Patreon with Michael Reed. He is an editor for Opta Joe, and a Liverpool fan. Have a great conversation about Liverpool, the league, things like that.
Y'all, we
And-
got a Patreon episode.
Top tier, top 1%. Y'all got to be ready for this Patreon episode. $6 will get you amazing content. Please, please,
You
please.
will not believe who Crunk and I had the honor to speak to.
$6.
Hey, and I'm gonna make it video on demand, but best believe it's gonna be way more expensive than our monthly fee. So it's like you might as well just subscribe to our monthly.
Get the monthly fee. Let's go.
You know? Appreciate it, everybody. Yes, you are absolute legend. You know the vibes. Shady gang, shady gang, shady gang.